going on, everybody? So y'all see I'm live. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let me go to YouTube right quick. Now let me pull my video like I normally do. Let's see, y'all. Hold on, let me go ahead and do something right quick. I'll share the screen right quick with YouTube. Where's my friends list? I'm just trying to find something. I think I should. What's the young lady I was looking at the other day? What's her name? I can't remember what her name is. Okay, oh. All right, y'all. We're gonna dive into something good today, y'all. But I do have to find. What am I going to do? Lay a former down here. I think I did the Western Days last week. We're gonna do Think Mega TV. As you can see, y'all go follow this brother on YouTube. Think Mega TV. Go show him some love. We're gonna show a short if he is. And then we're gonna jump into the discussion because I don't plan to be here. I'm already kind of falling asleep before this Cardinals and Packers game started. So we're not gonna be out here no more than an hour. So get in. Let's get the cracking. I'm not gonna be on here too long.
Can't front. This looks good, yo. Like, and again, I love the macro. So even just feeling it, that same macro grip, it feels good in the hand. Like, might have to holler at Pedro, Tampa Gunworks.
Oh yeah.
A little extra with it, you know.
Yeah, we doing them in rows today. It's
RGG got Tampa Gunworks backed up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? RGG got him with a crazy workload, but you know, crazy workload is not a bad thing when you're your own businessman. You know what I'm saying? When you got your own business. Heavy workload is not a bad thing. It could be tedious and it could be, you know, got to get the work done, but when it's done, you ain't gonna be mad. You heard?
Shout out to the big homie, man, Mega TV, man. Go over there. Lady S just dropped his link in the description for his YouTube channel. Matter of fact, he rapped at the award ceremony this year down in Ohio, man. Talented brother. He's a gunsmith, so if you in his local area, he is a gunsmith. He did go to school to do gunsmithing, so shout out to him and what he got going on. But yeah, for sure. Think Mega TV, just like it said. Go check them out on YouTube. Show them some love. If you want to, you can say I sent you. You ain't got to say it if you don't want to say it. But I'm telling you, go check his channel out and go show him some love. All right, y'all. I'm going to sit y'all over here. And we about to get into this discussion, this juicy discussion today. I'm going to put this desk right here in the corner. Oh, okay. Shout out to him, man. He actually has an album called Plant-Based. Oh, Plant-Based. Plant-Based. Yeah, y'all, I'm a little cold, so I threw on my robe. My kids say I look like an old man. And they friends be like, yeah, you look like an old man with that robe on. Well, y'all, I got it on the live, so whatever. We're going to talk about, man, can people really handle the truth? Can people really handle the truth, y'all? A lot of us say we can handle the truth, but a lot of us can't handle the truth, man. Just to tell you, just to be 100 with you, man. A lot of us can't handle the truth, man. And that's okay, but you got to learn how to. A lot of us don't know how to control our emotions when it comes to the truth. And so, he threw a bomb. And so I don't know about y'all, but I mean that's just relationships, friendships. And then the truth could be no to some people when they just can't handle no. So to me, man, a lot of people to me cannot handle the truth. A lot of us claim we can. And I don't think a lot of us can handle the truth. So today is, asking yourself, we all say we can handle the truth, but can you really at the end of the day handle the truth? You see, I got that Pittsburgh Steelers hat on. Shout out to my Pittsburgh Steelers. We're playing the Raiders, I think, today. We better beat the Raiders. I'm going to be highly pissed off. We better beat the Raiders. And so, I don't know. Even with the truth, when you tell somebody that you are falling out of love with them, or you saying you're not feeling this relationship, you don't want this marriage, a lot of them can't handle that truth. And I'm the type of person, if you don't want to be with me, you don't want to deal with me, just let me know. I can handle that. And a lot of people really can't handle the truth. And so a lot of that stuff, man, a lot of people get themselves in a lot of trouble. Whether that's financial, whether that's putting your hands on someone, whether that's, taking someone's life for because you don't want to be with nobody else but you. And so a lot of us can't really tell the truth. I mean, can't handle the truth at the end of the day. And so I believe, man, if a person said they don't love you, take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to change their mind and be like, well, you say you don't, but you really do. And so a lot of us, like I said, can't really deal with the truth at the end of the day. And you got to find out what can you deal with as far as the truth is concerned. I remember when my grandmother was her final days, I would call down to my mother's house because at that time my mother was taking care of my grandmother at that time. And my sister was over at my mom's house, and I called my mom's phone. My sister picked up and was like, well, grandma can hear you, but she can't speak. At that time, I really didn't want to hear that. I mean, but it was the truth. It was the absolute truth. My grandma couldn't speak. At that time, could I handle the truth? No. But was I able to deal with it? Yes. And so you got to find out what truth can you and cannot, what truth can and cannot handle. When it comes to the people in your life, your family, your friends, whatever it may be. Um, what can you handle without losing self-control? That's what it's about. Not losing self-control. That's whether somebody burns you. I mean, that's just financially. If somebody said they don't give you some money back and you don't get it. Um, and what about the truth is they really don't have it or they really can't afford it. You know, you didn't give your last. And that's another thing I don't do. I don't give you my last to where I'm gonna be hurting at the end of the day. What's up, Willie? And so you gotta figure out, can you handle the truth if somebody don't give you your money back? And so I don't give out more than I can afford to lose, and that's always been my motto. I don't give out what I can't afford. I don't give out what I can't afford to lose, and so I treat people, even my family members and friends. I do them all like that. You know what I'm saying? I do them all like that. Nobody's accepted. Nobody's um, is exception to that rule, and so you just got to know who you are at the end of the day. And so, as you can see, still is behind me as well. Boom, gotta have still stuff. And so we only got 3 people in here. We ain't got a big crowd, so let's see. I want to see if I can find some on here with. Another thing, if the politicians tell you the whole truth, could you handle the truth through politicians? That's another thing. Can you? If they would come out to tell you the whole truth about their campaign, could you handle the truth? I don't think a lot of us can. I don't think a lot of us can. You know, everybody wants the truth. Just tell me the truth. I'll take it better if you just tell me the truth. And so some people, you know, they say they can handle the truth, but they can't. So how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel people in this day and age can really handle the truth 24/7, 7 days a week? No lies, no nothing. Do you think you can handle the truth? And that's what I was saying about my grandmother. I wanted her to be brutally honest when it came to her condition. And my sister was brutally honest when she put her on the phone. She couldn't talk. She couldn't do nothing. That was the last couple of days of her, you know, coming back. There you go. Another people running the show would never let the politicians tell the truth, even if they wanted to. I believe you in that. I believe you cold-heartedly, Jason. People get too butthurt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate, man, that sometimes the truth can get you, you know, and some people have died upon the truth. Got their life taken away because of the truth. I'm a cold hard believer that, you know, and that's even with my wife. Um, I take care of her, I do what I need to do. I take care of the kids, do what I have to do, and put myself last. But at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer that she's not mine. You know what I'm saying? I will hope she do right by me. You know, that's about the only thing I can hope and hope for the best about. But at the end of the day, she's her own person. She's gonna do what she wants to do. She's gonna go where she wants to go. And at the end of the day, um, I'm the type of person. What's going on, Strap House Customs? I'm the type of person that I would rather you tell me the truth than me have to find out. Because if I have to find out, then it's gonna be hell on God's green earth that you're gonna have to pay. So if you feeling somebody, if you want to go screw somebody, what's up, DJ Play Nice? If you want to go outside this marriage, then I'd rather for you to let me know. That way, I get the option. If I feel like I want to stay and deal with the bull, I'll stay with it. But at least give me that option by telling me the truth, that I can make that decision on my own. I don't need you to make that decision for me. I don't want you to think because you sparing my feelings. You can't spare my feelings. I'd rather for you to tell me, and that's how you spare my feelings. That way, I can get the truth. I can digest the truth, and I also can figure out if I want to deal with you in that area. But some people don't believe that people fall out in love with them, and you know that person can tell them the truth, and then you know they mad or whatnot, and it becomes now somebody got hurt, somebody got something because of lies. So I don't know. I'm the type of person, don't lie to me, and I won't lie to you, especially when it comes to being involved with someone or having a partner. You telling me the truth will be way better than me having to find out through another way or another network or another person. Because then, I mean, you've been lying to me. I could deal with the truth. I can handle the truth. Just let me know if you don't want to be here. I'm not going to put a gun to your head. I'm not going to beg you. But at the same time, I will at least respect me enough to give me the truth. I could deal with if you don't want to deal with me, I can deal with that as well. There's plenty of women out here in the world that would like a decent guy that's going to take care of home and make sure, you know, everything to his will and willpower is able to make sure everything is taken care of home. And so just at least give me that much respect. At least give me that much respect to give me the truth. I'm always down with the truth. The truth don't ever hurt nobody. But sometimes the truth can get you hurt or get you because some people just can't handle the truth. And so sometimes you do get hurt. Sometimes that person just don't understand that, you know, our time as far as a couple is over with. And that's why I truly believe society is not ready, or I don't believe society wants, they say they want the truth, but I don't think a lot of people want the truth. I was talking to one of my homeboys at work, and he said a girl had asked him, if he had it, would he lie to her? Or if they had children, would he lie? Will he lie to her if he didn't have it? And he said, no, he wouldn't. So he repeated it. And then she says, well, you would lie to me? Which way do you want it? Do you want me to lie to you? Or do you want me to tell you the truth? And so a lot of people want it sugar-coated. A lot of people just can't handle the truth. You know, even with our children, you know, you tell them, no, that's the truth. You can't have it. And they get upset. So what's going on, Strap House Customs? I ain't had
what's going on, fam?
What's going on?
Man, just chilling, bro. It's crazy. I'm sitting here doing like wedding stuff, and I click on your live, and you talking about relationships and marriage and stuff like that. So I thought that was crazy how, you know, sometimes the universe puts stuff, you know, in front of you. So
Yeah,
I just wanted to tap in and say what's up.
Not much, man. It's about really today. It's about can people really handle the truth? We hear it all the time. I can handle the truth. Just give me the truth. And some of us just can't handle the truth. And I gave an example when my grandmother wasn't doing well, and I called the house, and my sister answered the phone. She said, "Well, you could talk to grandma, but she's not gonna be able to respond."
Oh,
And at
wow.
that time, I couldn't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? But my sister was telling the honest God truth at that time. She couldn't speak. And so sometimes we want the truth, but can you really, really as an individual handle the truth? And that really got in my spirit this week. I was doing something. I said, man, a lot of people really, really, they say they can handle the truth 24/7, but I don't think a lot of us can.
Man, and that's tough, bro. That's definitely a tough one because I think it's just a personality thing. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm a very pretty much straightforward guy. You know what I mean? So for me, yeah, I want the truth. Like, just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's really going on. Like, don't be trying to hide stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, the more closer I am in a relationship, the more I really need that. And that's just in dealing with me person to person. Like, if I'm doing something that's bothering you, you got to let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or it could be, bad news. Like, don't be moping around trying to hide and keep it from me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get it out in the open. Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. Let's make a plan for it. You know what I mean? But I grew up in a household where my mom was pretty much sick my entire life, and so I can understand from a certain responsibility of the parent. You don't want to just you want to kind of make it easy for the kids to digest. But I guess for me and my family, like, they were just open and honest and just like, hey, this is what's going on. Your mom has this going on, and we got to be there for her, so we know how to deal with it. Versus just keeping a bunch of secrets, and then we out in the street with my mom and something happened and we don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
So that's the type of person I am, and that's the type of, kind of how my family, how we learn how to deal with little issues like that.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes the truth can cost you your life too. It's been where people be like, "Nah, I'm not feeling this." I think we need to separate. Go your way, I go my way. And sometimes the truth has gotten people put in the early grave. It's so, you know what I'm saying? So it's man.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it ain't times where lying ain't an option. But when it comes to dealing with my close loved ones, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much the way I like to deal with it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to strangers, you gotta do what you gotta do to get up out of there.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
that's true too. And you know what? And that's the sticky side of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to tell you the truth. And if you're not attracted to me, just say it. I can handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't give me no fake phone number.
You don't want to deal with me. That's cool too. Because it's plenty of people out here that you can date, and you know what I'm saying. People to get to know you on an intimate level that you would like them to be. And then a lot of things to me is maybe that person wasn't for you. The one you thought was for you, maybe not been for you. Maybe that's just a sign that say, hey, slow down. Just slow down a little bit. Sit down a little bit
Right.
and see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in things happening for a reason. And so, sometimes you do have to get your little feelings hurt. Everybody can't handle it though. That's the thing about it now, man. Especially with these younger generation, man. Like, some of these folks just can't handle it.
Right.
But how do you
cutthroat? You know what I'm saying? When we was growing up, it wasn't my daddy wasn't sugarcoat nothing. My daddy told you what you gonna do, when you gonna do it, and how you gonna do it. And
you ain't finna ask them a whole lot of questions about it either.
You just gonna get to it. You ain't about to ask no questions, boy, that knock your head off. So I had to really, and I'll be 100 with you, I really had to alter my parenting compared to my dad's. Because my kids, I have a conversation with them, and that busts out crying. I said, what the hell is y'all crying for? I ain't even did nothing to you. I'm just having a conversation.
Hey, man. I think, and I don't really have no kids, but you can just kind of see it, man. And I think a lot, if I had kids, I'd probably be kind of the same way. Like, for some reason, us 80s and, 80s babies, generally that generation, I feel like we, as a whole, we're trying to provide what we felt like we didn't have for our kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to the point to where they didn't really have to earn a lot of shit. So, I feel like that makes this, later generations just a little bit soft, you know what I mean? And it's, it happens, you know what I mean? Like when you've been protected, you don't have to have that thick skin.
Yeah. And that's the same thing with my kids. Like yesterday, my daughter wanted another case for her phone. Her phone is jacked. I told her I'm not buying you another phone because I bought you a case, particularly because I know y'all destroy phones. And so I looked at it yesterday because I need to get her a screen protector on her phone. Back of it cracked up. The camera lens cracked. I said, this is the reason why I bought y'all the cases, because I know y'all hard on phone. And so, Two Live Mo, what's going on? Y'all popping in here now. DJ Play Nice. Willie, New York Outcast. What's going on? Gina versus Gina. I just seen y'all pop in here. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out. And so,
what's going on, everybody?
And even with our children, telling them the truth, no, I ain't got it this month. I had to pay the light bill. I had to pay the gas bill. I had to put a little bit more. The bill was a little bit more than what it was the month before. Back in the day, my daddy didn't have to explain that to me. It was just basically we didn't have it. And you wasn't pounding, you wasn't upset, you know what I'm saying? You just, once you got a certain age, you worked for what you wanted. And that's why I tell my children, I didn't have a cell phone at y'all age, 11 and 14 years old. I didn't get a phone until I was a good 16, 17 when I started working my first job. And if I wanted a new phone, guess what I had to do? I had to pay for it. So even with the children now these days, you just got money growing on trees. I want this, they want that. And they can't, like I tell my kids now, you're not going to get a yes every time you want something done.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they think that, but I have to tell them the harsh reality that that everything is not going to be a yes. And so we have to prepare our children. And that's the reason why, can you really handle the truth? And that's why even with my children, I have to prepare them now to the no's and the yeses and the maybes, rather than always yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right, bro. You're definitely right. But, I mean, and that's the thing, though. So, like, when it comes to, going back to, like, with the topic, like, how can you tell if somebody really can handle the truth? You know what I'm saying? Like, how, like, with the whole giving the fake phone number, like, how does a female, outside of just feeling comfortable, you know what I'm saying? How do you know when you're dealing with these strangers, like, can they really handle the truth?
Yeah. That's another one. That's even, like, as you say, even with women with children, that's dating. How you know they genuine? How you know we got so many of them, and it's women moving men in so early. And one thing my mother did when she was dating, and this is my stepfather, he said he didn't get to meet my brother, my sister till maybe a couple months after my mom started dating him. It wasn't immediately meet my kids. And a lot of these women got men meeting kids on the first, second, third date. You don't really know them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think some of that comes from, when you need somebody to pay for their food, it's a little harder a little easy to pull on the heartstrings when you know the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get little Johnny a little plate and feel a little more sympathetic. But I don't know, man. And that was something that I struggled with when I was dating, you know what I'm saying, was, dating with kids. Like, I just stopped. Like, if she had kids, I just let it go.
Yeah.
Because I just felt like it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I didn't date women with children. And I'm going to tell you, up to my wife didn't have children, but until I had children of my own, I just didn't feel like dealing with the stresses of somebody else's children. Because, you have to walk that fine line when it comes to women and their children. You know, you don't want to put too much out there, because you put too much out there, then it's a possibility. Like even with the women with daughters, you know, you get these daughters claiming that they done been sexually assaulted when a man never did anything, and now he has to face prison time, or his name is just completely ruined because of a rumor, or she felt like,
yeah, just even having to go through that.
he not my daddy, he shouldn't be telling me anything. So it's and like what's I said, the truth in the world of lies. What's going on, Paris? And so I don't know, man. It's a complicated. That's why I wanted to do it, because I felt it was kind of it was a tight one to walk, because like I said, you got people telling people that they're not interested in them no more, and then they end up. My prime example, the famous story y'all know, Jennifer Hudson's sister lost her life because the man couldn't handle no.
Yeah, man. Yeah, to me, like that's man, like I don't even know where to begin with that, but you know, bro, I just wanted to pop in real quick, man, and just, you know, show my face, bro, show my support for you, man. I know I don't be here all the time, but you know, it's still all love, my brother.
You're a busy working man, so I understand.
Hey, bro, we all got it going. Hey, look, man, we all out here trying to get it, bro. We all out here trying to get it. But to everybody in the chat, man, y'all take it easy. We'll catch y'all another time.
All right, man. Be easy, be safe, brother.
Thanks.
Yeah. What's up, Infinity Arms? That was shout out to my guy, Strep House Customs, man. If you want to go follow him on his page, it's a group of guys in them that does custom work to pistols and AR. So if you got any work that need to be done, holler at him in his channel, and they'll definitely hit you up. Oh, her mother and nephew. I'm sorry, y'all. But he couldn't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know, man. It's a sticky line with telling the truth and telling a lie. I'm a type of person, just tell me the truth, and I can deal with it a lot better than it coming and surprising me and smacking me in my face later on down the line. And so, I am definitely a person. No, not. Okay, so DJ Play Dance, you don't have no kids. Okay. What's up, Devereaux? I'm sorry, brother. I just not seeing you. And so I don't know, man. It's a sticky type situation because I'm the type of person. I'm gonna tell you the truth regardless. That's even with my wife and my kids. I'm always going to tell my wife the truth no matter what, whether it hurts her feelings or whether it's but I have to tell you the truth because I love you so much that I gotta tell you the truth. That's even my kids. I don't sugarcoat it with my kids. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When my son started getting the firearms, my son started to want to play football. You know, he wanted to jump on the field, and I had to tell him the truth, son. You're not a skilled player. You just don't have that natural talent for football. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say you the greatest football player of all time. You can get it. I'm not gonna lie to my kids, and so I'm always about the truth when it comes to my kids. He loves baseball, so he's been sticking to baseball. He's 3 years in the band between middle school and now going to high school, so he have a 7.5-year career as far as his band and his instruments. So he's teaching the children. I think 4 other guys that made the tenor drum line with him. And so he's a leader out there. He's helping the music teacher out by teaching them their cadence and stuff. And so you don't want a lot of your children to lie. And that's the problem with a bunch of we lie to our children, we live through our children. You know, and I had to learn that with my daughter. I wanted my daughter to play basketball. Well, basketball ain't her thing. So daddy had to let his dream go and let her do her thing. And she's more gymnastics, more cheering, and that's what she loves to do. So, you know, parents, at the end of the day, we have to back off and let our children live their life and live their truth. And I had to learn that with my son. I wanted my son to play football. I wanted to play basketball. but this is not his thing. So I had to back off as a father and just let them fly their own wings. And if anything's going on, I'm always here to catch you. And so we have to stop lying to our children. If little Johnny ain't no great basket, little Johnny ain't gonna be no great basket. He's not going to the NBA. Little Johnny's not going to the NFL. And the only reason my son played baseball because he likes it. And the coach wanted him back this year, so he said he wanted to do it. I wasn't gonna force him to go back to baseball, but he decided on his own that he wanted to go back to baseball because the coach wanted him again. And so I'm all about telling my children and my wife and my anybody around me the truth. And sometimes it hurts. Sometimes they don't want to hear the truth. And that's okay. Sometimes I don't want to hear the truth, but at the end of the day, I'd rather for you to give me the truth than give me a lie and then find out later on that you lied to me and you got something else going on. That's between a friendship, family, and also my marriage. If you feeling somebody else, let me know. Give me that opportunity to make a decision for myself. I don't need you to make a decision for me. That's not what I want you to do. But that's the risk you take if the things don't work out in your favor. If you decide to move on. Okay, here we go. People prefer to lie because they have pleasure in the lie. That's true. Deborah, what's going on? I read her. I did read her. Deborah, I did read her. Her Instagram. She sent me. So things are coming to where I'm gonna be able. Probably next month. I will be. Next month, December and January, I'll be sending out the 3 things I owe people. And New York Outcast, I do have to send what's the name your information. I still have it on my thing. So. So I don't know. The truth can be deadly. The truth can be mishandled. The truth can be misunderstood. The truth can be a lot of things, man. And I don't just for me. I'm talking to me only. Let me know the truth. I can deal with the truth better than I can deal with a lie. And that's what I tell my children. Just tell me the truth. I can deal with the truth better than I can deal with a lie. And so that's where I'm at with the truth and the lie. Like he said, sometimes you can get so comfortable within your lie or gets pleasure from your lie in the lie that you can ultimately hurt yourself or others. And so I don't know. For everybody in the chat, would you prefer the truth or would you prefer a lie? Knowing that the truth is not going to feel good sometimes, knowing the truth can be misunderstood sometimes, that comes with the truth, and you got to be able to handle everything that comes with the truth, as some people are able to or not understand or get with everything that comes with a lie. I think you hurt yourself more with a lie. I think you do more damage with a lie. But sometimes the truth can also be just as worse, as we have seen throughout society. And, in some of the reports, like I said, Jennifer Hudson lost, a family member because the guy couldn't handle the truth. And so you have to, if you have to lie to get yourself out of a dangerous relationship, I hate to say it, but do it to get out that relationship. In that case, and I'm not promoting lying, but and I'm gonna tell you things with my dad. What really cemented what my dad was telling me, when I was in college. And this goes back to the wheelchair thing. That if you've been on RGG page, you've been on one of his lives, where I've actually told this story, but I was in college, and somebody had a laptop stolen out their room. Well, when I saw the video evidence my lawyer had, because they was going to prevent it in court, my lawyer was able to view that evidence, and we was able to see what they was talking about. And before my daddy hired the lawyer, my daddy asked me this simple question. Simple but easy question. He said, "Son, before I get this lawyer, did you do it?" That's what my dad said. My dad said, "Son, before I go out and get paid for this lawyer and get this lawyer, did you do it?" And I told my daddy, no. The reason for that question is, before I get myself knee deep in this and defending you and putting up this money to get this lawyer, I don't want no surprise. Basically what my dad was telling me, I don't want any type of surprises when we get ready to fight this case for you. Tell me the truth now. Don't lie to me, because I can't help you. And then the lawyer, once things come up that your lawyer can't help you with, then you in trouble. And I done wasted money in trying to get you a lawyer. That was when I first really learned what they mean by tell the truth. My daddy asked me, is there anything I need to know before I hire this lawyer? Are you telling me the truth? Yes, Dad. And we was able to. That court didn't even that didn't even go to trial. Once we saw the evidence that they was going to present to the court, and I found out what they thought was the young man's laptop was actually, I draw. So if you don't know, I don't have my book on me, but I do draw. Drawing is something I've been doing since I was a kid. And so they mislooked. They misdiagnosed and thought that was a laptop when it was actually my drawing notebook. And with that evidence, and that's showing clearly that I did not walk out that room with a laptop, they didn't even pursue the case. And so sometimes the hard truth will always be the thing to get you not caught up. And we had cameras in that dormitory, and so that's just even more showed that I didn't leave that room with that laptop. But I was pointed out by the roommate, the guy that said his laptop was stolen. And so maybe, I don't know, did he just wanted to put some on somebody to say that it was stolen, because I was one of the few to come in and out his room. And so he had to pick out somebody. That's the way I looked at it. I agree. You gotta hit a lie with a hot lie until the lie runs out, and now you're in trouble. And so I believe in it. The truth is much easier as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna bash, but I'm definitely gonna be disappointed as your father. And so, man, I've been raised on telling the truth. Now, have I lied? Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and say everything that I say is the truth, because then I'd be lying. I'd be lying for no reason. And so, yeah, I have told little lies. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I try to tell the truth each and every time. I'm not perfect. I don't think nobody else is, but as far as some things, as far as my marriage, if you're not feeling me, if you're not willing to work on it, um, be woman enough to me and just say it's not working and you done found some other interest. I can handle that a lot more better. Because at the end of the day, at least you're telling me how you truly feel. And I can deal with the rest on my own. It may hurt. Like I said, the truth sometimes hurts. It's not always guns and roses. Um, it's not always flowers and roses. And so you have to understand being a sometimes you have to be able to handle the truth. Um, whether that's with a friend, um, or someone you're intimate with, your family, your friends, and so I am all about the truth. Especially if it's gonna hurt me or it's gonna come down the pipeline, it's gonna affect me or my family in some type of way. Um, I'd rather know it ahead of time than rather finding out later, and it's gonna cost me a lot more than it would have if you would just told me the truth up front. Uh, if we go somewhere and just say you don't have the money, just tell me you don't have the money. I can deal with that a lot better than you saying you're gonna pay me back and I'm expecting my money back. And so I don't know. I try not to borrow anything from anybody. I try not to really. I try to do for myself if I can. And so sometimes it is what it is, and you know. What's up, Virginia Bushcraft? I ain't see you come up in here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in and out of watching this game. Subjective truth. Huh? Man, Murray getting beat up right now. Cardinals getting beat up. That defense tearing up the Cardinals. Um, and so, man, for everybody out here, sometimes, like I said, I'm not naive. Sometimes, yeah, the truth can get you hurt, because some people just can't handle the truth. Would you prefer somebody to lie to you and say that they want you, and then you end up getting hurt even more? Or would you prefer somebody to tell you that they're not feeling this situation, not feeling this relationship, or this marriage? I'd rather for you to tell me rather and see if maybe we can work on it. If we can't, then hey, the world ain't coming to an end because you don't want to deal with me no more. And so I have, and that's with anything and everything, everybody you run across, friends, you know, loved ones, everybody that's around you. I'm ready for you to tell me the truth. And we can deal with the truth, or I can deal with the truth by myself. But if you really love me, then you will give me the truth. I will have to ask you to give me the truth. you should want to give me the truth, just by wanting me to be my well-being to be for me to be straight as far as my well-being. So I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm expecting too much. But I believe for me, on the 26th of this month, I'll be turning another age, and hopefully, God let me see one more year on the 26th. And at this point in my life, if you can't give me the truth, I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna disown you, but I'd rather for you to give me the truth so I can make that decision. This depends on what that situation is or what you've done to lead to me to make that type of decision. Because I would think you would want me to tell you the truth as a friend. And so, I don't know. I'm at the time now in my life where I don't get stressed out over what other people are doing, on what other people are saying. I just don't worry about that anymore at this time of my life. And so you're not going to hurt my feelings by telling me the truth. But what you are going to do by lying to me is not staying a friend of mine. And so I can do all bad by myself without you being a friend of mine. And so I wish everybody a good week. I hope everybody will be doing well. I do have y'all on my Facebook, as you see behind me. Right here. I figured I'd stream on Facebook as well. Start getting my Facebook followers over here. They want to come watch me and on Bulletproof Sunday Live Talk. And so the topic was can people really handle the truth? And the truth is how can I say it? The truth is a sticky subject in some cases, because I never want to see nobody get hurt off telling someone else the truth. Some people just can't handle the truth, so they do things that hurt other people because of them not being able to handle the truth. So y'all definitely be safe. I wasn't gonna stay on here long. I was actually falling asleep watching this game. So I'll go and do my hour and get up off here. But y'all be blessed. Y'all take care of one another. And continue to be great people. We do have some people out here that's just not mentally stable. And we have some good people out here that's willing to help any and everybody that they possibly can. And so I want to continue to be a person that's able to help people whenever in any which way that I possibly can. And be grateful for my life, health, and strength that God has blessed me with, and hoping to see another year. Today is the 13th, so I got 13 more days before I see another full year. Another 13 days before I see a full year. Another full year. And if you know somebody that's in a crisis, that's rather domestic violence, somebody that's that's considering suicide, here go a couple numbers that DJ Play Now to put it into the chat that you can go call and get a little help. And so shout out to him and that providing that type of information. And people, if you got insurance, go get your yearly thank you, Parasite. Us men, I've learned that checkups are very good. So go get yourself checked up on. Make sure your health is right. Because if your health not right, then you're not going to be around to take care of your children and your grandchildren. You're not going to be able to see your grandchildren. So to my men, get your butts in the doctor and get your yearly get your yearly physicals. So you know your health conditions and your health status. So you won't really be getting those type of surprises. It's probably been 4 or 5 years now that I've been going to get a physical checkup. I'm talking about blood work, seeing my doctor, running tests of my blood work. And so I definitely encourage you guys. And women go all the time anyway, so I'm not talking to most women. I'm talking to most of our men that don't go get a yearly checkup. Go get your yearly checkup. If you got insurance, why not? I had insurance for years and didn't use it until they forced me to use it to where I had to pay for my own insurance. So I said, no, I'm going to go do it now. And so, to me, if you have the insurance, go get your yearly checkup. It should be no excuses to why you're not going to get at least yearly checked up. That's the least you can do is go get checked up yearly to be around to see. You know, if you got a daughter, be able to walk your daughter down the aisle, able to see your daughter go to the prom, see your son go to the prom, see your son get married. You gotta go get checked up on. I'm telling you, I was a big advocate till 4 years ago that I ain't going to no doctor unless I then had to be on my deathbed to go to a doctor. I mean, I had to be hurting so bad to where I can't walk. I mean, it just feel like I'm about to die. And so I finally, 4 years ago, once they was going to make me pay for my insurance, that kind of changed my mind. But don't let it get that far to where they're going to make you charge you in order just to go get checked out. And so I've been getting my yearly physicals yearly for the last 4 or 5 years now. And they take the blood, you get stuck, take the blood, and they do all type of tests with it. And that lets you know what's going on. At least get a idea of where your health is. It at least gives you that baseline of where you at as far as your health is concerned as you age. And so if you do have it, utilize it. If you got to pay for it, got to pay a little small copay for your yearly physical, pay for it. And so with that being said, y'all be blessed. Take care of one another. See, that's how parents I was the same way. I was too, man. I had to literally not be able to walk. I was too much concerned about going to work than making sure my health is right. And men, we do that because we have that responsibility. If you are responsible, now all men don't what I want to say, don't possess that inside them. And so you have to, man. You have to, for your kids, for your grandkids, if you're married, for your spouse's sake, just do it. It'll help everybody sleep easier, knowing that you got a baseline of where your health is. And so, man, once again, I'm out of here. Can you really handle the truth, y'all? Ask yourselves that. Ask yourselves that. And work on what you can't handle as far as the truth is concerned. Every day I wake up, I thank God and I ask God to continue with me, helping me being patient out here in the world. Man, this world can be something else. And so I definitely ask God for patience when I wake up in the morning. And so I just thank God for my life, health, and strength. And to say that He's been good to me and my family, and so I hope he's good to y'all. But anyways, I'm out here. An hour, I'm about to watch this game, sit on the couch a little bit, enjoy some football before I go to work, and man, y'all be blessed. Catch y'all next Sunday. I don't know. I think I'm going the day of my 26th, the day of my birthday. I think I'll be going down to Ohio with my son and watch him perform. So on my birthday, I'll be watching my son get busy. And so shout out to my son. We will be on the road on my birthday to go watch him in his competitions. And so I know the 5th of November I won't be on because it's Pastor Appreciation Day at my church. We're appreciating my pastor. So I'm not going to be here on the 5th. And I believe the 20th. No, I'll be here. 26th is a Saturday. So I'll be here on the 27th. I just won't be. Okay. Yeah. I'll be on the 27th. So the only day I know for sure between now and the new year, I'm definitely going to be missing November 5th. But I'm going to try to stay on the rest of these Sundays for the rest of this year. It's kind of hard, man. I don't have as many people checking me out no more like I used to when I first got on. So it's kind of discouraging to get on here. But I get on here because the few that do come on here, they like Hot Tub Tony. He encourages me all the time to keep on doing what you're doing. So shout out to him. Shout out to DJ Play Nice. Shout out to Lady S, who is my narrators. I'm not narrators, but you know what they are. They help me on the back end. Help my channel when I do my live. So shout out to them too. And a couple more. I got 2 more other people, but shout out to them too, especially because they're always in here helping a brother out. So I just want to give them 2 their flowers, and then my other ones as well. I want to give y'all my flower. I want to give y'all flowers as well. And so y'all be bye. I'm out of here.